Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a simple milk ring cat toy out of yarn, a milk ring, and a crochet hook. For me, I use the 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. It works best for this type of yarn. So, what you're going to do is wrap the yarn around your finger, like so. Make sure it has a little bit of a tail so that way you don't run into any issues with length or it getting caught. And then you're going to slip your crochet ring up under, twist it to where the hook catches in, and then pull that and slide it. And of course, as with being on camera, we'll try that again. And then I always just make sure it's pulled tight after every loop or two. And then I'll show you again. Pull it. And after the first one, you will always have two. And sometimes if the crochet hook comes out, just slip it back into the hook, just as I did. And then I always pull it taut to make sure that the loops stay nice and small. It's not as easy for your cats to damage it that way. And then I'll just do that again. Pull it through. And now you don't have to pull it tight every one. Just maybe every other. Just give it a little tug to make sure it's not getting too loose. Then rewrap the yarn and start again until you go all the way around. Like so. Once you get good and get the rhythm of it, you can go really quickly, like I'm doing right here. I'm going to pull it taut again just to make sure. Also helps to make sure your yarn doesn't get tangled up on you, because that can happen. See how that came off? Sometimes the crochet hook might slip off, and you can just slip it right back into the hole and pull it taut again to make sure that you don't lose your hook and lose a bunch of progress. And as you can see, I'm nearing the end of the ring. So what I'm going to do here is show you how to tie it off. Now when you get toward the end, make sure you're careful not to catch your first tie when you cast on into the loop, because otherwise you will have a hard time tying it off. So I just usually grip it with my thumb to make sure it doesn't get in the way until I am done. We'll do one more loop here and then we are done. And when you're done, you're going to make sure that is tight as possible. So pull it as tight as you possibly can. Don't pull the hook out. And then you're just going to take your scissors, clip it like that, and you're just going to knot it, again, as tight as you can. I always double, sometimes even triple knot for just added backup. And once you've done your knots, pull your ring out, cut off your excess yarn. Be careful not to cut the knot you just tied, because the whole thing will unravel. That has happened. And here is the finished project. Looks kind of like a Christmas wreath a little bit, only I used blue yarn. Now, since we have him here, we will give it to Piper and see what he thinks. No? You're thrilled.
Camera shy.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh!
There it goes.
And it makes a perfect cat toy. Simple. Scrap yarn will work, long as it's long enough to make the actual crochet hook or the crochet ring around it. You can totally just do whatever. Apparently Piper really likes the toy, so it's his now. But they're really inexpensive, and you can get milk rings off of milk, juice, whatever bottle, long as it's large enough. I don't recommend pop the bottles off the rings off pop bottles, but milk bottles, juice bottles, they all work. And that is how you can make a simple and fun toy for your cat.